Janik here, figure skating coordinator at Morgan Park Sports Center, a Chicago Park District facility at 115th and Western on Chicago's south side. Every Wednesday we're doing some off-ice skills to help our skaters work on their off-ice balance and muscle strength, and working on some of the off-ice skills that they do on ice in order to build up those muscles and that muscle memory so that when they get back on the ice it's a whole lot easier. Today's skills are going to be all about balance, so we're not doing any specific skill that will translate onto the ice exactly, but all of the skills that we do will help improve all of your basic skating. So they're going to be working on your core strength, your light knee bend, and a lot of your ankle strength, and making sure that you're balancing your body out and that your ankles are nice and strong to be able to support it. So the first drill we're going to be doing today is just a simple releve up on our toes. So we're going to pop up and rise down, pop up and rise down. And the thing you want to focus on is making sure that your ankles stay over your toes. You don't want to let them fall out this way or cave in. So you want to make sure that they're staying right up over your toes. As you hold your releve, you're going to sit there, do about 10 of these, and then in the last one, see if you can hold it for as long as you can without falling out backwards. This is really going to build up your ankle strength, which is great for spinning and jumping, and in general just kind of keeping your feet secure in your skates. Just kind of keep it up and down, make sure your ankles are staying over your toes. The second drill we're going to do is simple, like a 1 foot glide. So you're going to put your arms out like you would for a 1 foot glide, and you're just going to lift up your foot and try to hold it and put it back down. Then you're going to switch, hold it, put it back down, switch, hold it, put it back down. If you'd like to add a little bit of difficulty, you're going to put your arms up and then you're going to try to touch your knee. Lift, try to touch your knee. Ooh, lift, try to touch your knee. Hold, touch your knee. Reach, touch your knee. When you're doing the 1 foot glides, the higher you lift your foot, the harder it's going to be. So if you would like it to be a little bit easier, you're just going to do a small lift and put down, small lift and put down. As that gets a little bit easier for you, you want to lift your knee higher, lift your knee higher, and then eventually see if you can get it up to hip height. Hold it, hip height, hip height. And again, you want to make sure that your ankles are staying over your toes, right over your heel. As you lift up your foot, you don't want your heel or your ankle to bend out this way. Again, you're building up that ankle support. So as you lift, really focus on keeping that ankle over your heel, here, your skating foot, and then switch. I'll also make sure that your toes are pointing straight forward. You want to make sure that your toes aren't pointing out, because when you're gliding in your skates, you have to be skating forward doing your 1 foot glides. You can't be starting to go to veer off in other directions. So you want to make sure that your toes are pointing straight forward when you do these lifts. The last drill we're going to do today is a swinging motion like we do when we're walking. We are going to let our hands move when we're doing this, which isn't common in skating, but it is very good for balance. So we're actually going to do 2 versions of that. We are going to let our arms swing, and then we're going to do it arms out like we would in skating, so that we're keeping our core steady and not letting it move. Okay, so the first part of it is just letting your leg swing and swing, swing and swing, swing and swing. And again, it's trying to keep that ankle steady. Try not to let it bobble, okay? But swing and swing. You can put your toe down behind you here if you need a little bit of extra balance. You can put it down if you would like that little extra balance set easy, or just try to hold it up as much as you can. Try to point and point. So then the next part of this is keeping the arms out, point and point. Okay, so this will be a little bit easier for balance in the balance sense, but you're also working on your core muscles while you're doing it, and you're working on those strong skating muscles. Okay, so once we do the front and back, now we're going to do a side to side sweep. This also isn't a common skating move. You do it in backward crossovers. But you do have your foot on the ice when you do it, but it is very good for balance and working on that lateral twist. Okay, so you want to put those, arms down first. You're going to let it swing. I'm going to put one on the hip, and you're going to let it swing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Again, you can put that toe down if you need it. Just going to let it swing. Okay, and then you're gonna switch arms, switch back and forth. Okay, then once you do about 10 of those, and you're gonna put your arms up and then go back and forth, side to side. Okay, so again, you're working on those ankle muscles to keep your balance, working on your core strength. You're really working on all these all these muscles to be able to keep your core strength. And you want to make sure you have a slight bend in your knees while you're doing it. You never want to have a lock knee in skating. It's really bad for your knees. You want to have a gentle knee bend while you're doing this. Thanks so much for joining me for today's skill. If you have any questions about any of the drills that we did today, any of the 4 balance drills that we did today, please feel free to email me or put them in the comments. You can email me at kjanik, Janik, at morganparksportscenter.net, or definitely leave them in the comments and I'll definitely get back to you that way. Or if you have any requests about any skills that you'd like to work on, or things that you're struggling with and you'd like help with, I can definitely either make up a skill or try to find one online to help you out. If you have any questions about any of the virtual programming that we're doing here on Facebook, please email virtualfitness@McFetridge, McFetridge, sportscenter.net. And make sure that you like our Facebook page so that you're aware of all of the new programming and all of the contests and anything that we might have coming up on our Facebook page. Thanks so much, guys. Hope you're staying safe and healthy.